What's going on, guys? This is the Red Rogue back with another video. This is a continuation of my speed leveling series. Well, as you can see, I'm level 90 now. I got halfway through Pandaria just by clicking on treasures and doing a few introductory quests, so I decided to finish it up. The fastest way was just to go to Kunlai Summit, as the quests there are pretty densely packed together, so that's what I'd recommend to get you those last few levels to get you through Pandaria. So now we're ready to go fight the Iron Horde and Warlords of Draenor. So obviously we need to go back to Orgrimmar and talk to Khadgar and go through the Dark Portal, and no, we're not doing any of that. As you can see, we're not in Orgrimmar. We're on Timeless Isle. More importantly, we're underneath Timeless Isle, as there is a cave right here. I'll leave the waypoints somewhere up there if you use TomTom. It's pretty easy to find, though. It's right outside of the pirate ship that's out there on the back southeast corner of the island. Yeah. Anyways, so we're here. And as you can see, there's this very nice blue campfire. I don't know. So, a lot of people probably already know this one, but if you sit down here and click on this grim campfire, oh, what do you know? We're in Gorgrond. That trick's been around for a very long time, obviously, but not everybody knows about that one. So, doing this, you can quite literally skip the entire introductory quest chain to get you to your garrison or the Temple of Caribou or whatever. So yeah, as you can see, I have not opened anything over there. There is nothing. I haven't like gone there and come back. This quest portal is open as soon as you're able to click on it. Actually, I think you can click on it like basically as soon as you can go to Pandaria, which is pretty crazy. Not that you'd really need to do that because you'd get your ass beat really quick here if you were like really low level. But yeah, so doing this, you can skip the entire introductory quest chain. So that's pretty sweet. You'll probably be able to do Warlords of Draenor from start to finish of clicking on this portal. I'm going to throw another number out there because I'm always really good about guessing these. An hour. From like the minute you get out of this portal. If you can fly. You have to have pathfinding because this will not work if you can't fly. So, I guess let's get this started. Alright, finally. Oh, one thing I do recommend before getting all this underway, I mean, you can do it later, I guess, is if you can get one on your auction house for a reasonable price, buy a huge ogre cache, as it'll give you 1,000 garrison resources to start this off with, and you're gonna need them. So I got lucky because this character is actually on not my main realm, and thankfully ogre caches were only like 800 gold here, because on Area 52 they're like 5,000 gold, and obviously I can't send things like that between realms. So got really lucky that I had enough gold to do that. So as you can see, just flew over, and Drekthar's right here, ready to talk, introduce you to Duratan and all that, like you just got off the boat, which is right there crashed. So, boom. Don't have to do any of that nonsense. Alright, we'll see how true I am to my word. As I started this video at 10:27, and I spent 5 minutes having to mess around with a couple things, having to send my alt some stuff, so. One thing I do recommend getting, if you already have a character that is at higher levels, as in has already done Legion, is to make sure you do the mail room quest line that gets you the Katie stamp whistle. Because it lets you have a mailbox that you can open anywhere. So I had to send myself some of these draft of the 10 lands because I only had one left. So I'm going to chug one of those really quick. These drafts of the 10 lands, if you don't know where they come from, you use war commendations from Battle for Azeroth. They're 5 each, and it gives you 10% XP for an hour. So definitely worth getting if you're not planning on buying the mounts or anything, and if you just want to level faster. Okay, finally. Yes, barracks, don't care. Alright, we're 91. Garrison ability, it's amazing. Yeah, I don't care. Alright. Oh, now we can finally get to the point of the video. Okay. The Excess Potion of Accelerated Learning. This is why you needed garrison resources. Buy a couple of those, just in case. You should only need one. So now, we're going to go do every bonus objective ever, and that's it. And we'll be level 100. So, that's basically the gist of the video. Because with the XP buffs, between the 10% from a draft, 20% from accelerated learning, all my heirlooms, and the Winds of Wisdom, it is ludicrous the amount of XP you get from bonus objectives. And picking up treasures, so having handy notes helps. So handy notes And, yeah, that's about it. And then knowing where the bonus objectives are, I'll probably put a map, like a link to a map that shows them all. So that way you don't have to go digging for them, because they can be kind of weird to find. I know where they all are just from experience of doing them. So. Okay, so with this last Malevolent Breath, this will be one bonus objective. We are 10% into 91. Now the magic happens. 2/3 of a level. Or just about 2/3 of a level. Actually, yeah, half. Half level, one bonus objective. Done. And now that we've finished with Frostfire Ridge, we're going to head to Gorgrond, which has a disgusting amount of bonus objectives. I don't know, I think it has like 6 or something, or 7. I don't remember. It's disgusting how many there are. Once we finish up with Gorgrond, we're going to hit up Spires of Arak, just because that has quite a few as well. And that should basically be it. I mean, I don't even know if we'll need to go to Spires. We might, just because I skipped the introductory quests, but we'll see in a bit, I guess. Alright, so all I have left is to kill this one burning dude, and I'll be level 100. So, it took a little longer than I thought. Total playtime this session was an hour and a half. I spent about 10 or 15 minutes trying to get a good intro take. So we'll say an hour and 15 minutes. From 90 to 100. Not too bad. One thing I can tell you, though, is you can actually stay in Warlords of Draenor past level 100 for a decent bit, actually. Because the bonus objectives that I've been doing, as of right now, give 74,600 prior to heirlooms and bonuses and whatnot. Like, all the things that buff the XP amount, because that's why they give the ridiculous, like, 200 and something thousand, because I have so much XP gains stacked on top of each other. However, even after I get to 100, normally your XP for that content goes down substantially, and it does go down, but you can actually stay in Draenor up to level 102 or 103, because the bonus objectives give so much XP that they're actually still worth more than the ones in Legion. As long as I don't get my ass beat. There we go. Alright, we did it. It's a miracle. We're 100. And that was in... I'm calling that an hour and 20 minutes, because I literally spent like 12 minutes trying to get a good intro take. So. Alright guys, I think that about wraps this one up. As you can see, I've gotten to level 102, and still have quite a few bonus objectives left. I have 2 left here in Spires. I have 3 left in Gorgrond, because I didn't go up in this northern area. And I still have all of Nagrand I didn't even look at. So, even at 102, these bonus objectives are giving 45,000 XP prior to all the scaling buffs from your potions, and your war mode, and your heirlooms and all that. So, they're still worth a ton of XP. They're actually only slightly less than the Legion bonus objectives, and there's a lot more of these, and they're all open. You don't have to unlock them like most of the ones you do in Legion. So, really, I would recommend, unless there's an assault up at the same time as you hit 100, I would stay here until you hit 103, and even then, I would do these before the assault, because these still give a ton of XP. So then you'd get through Legion in even less time. It's crazy. So, I think that about wraps it up. I hope you guys liked the video. If there's anything I missed, or anything you guys want to recommend too, feel free to leave it in the comments. One thing I did forget to mention early on is these Raven Mother offerings that you can pick up in Spires of Arak give you 5% of your rested XP bar for every one you use. And there's like 5 or 6 of them on the map, I believe. So they're all in Spires of Arak around this Bloodmane Valley and all these pillars and all that right there. So if you pick those up to really bump up your rested XP, you can get even more experience and levels out of this. So I think that's about it. Hope you liked the video. This is the Red Rogue. I'll see you guys around.